What is going on, Multiversers? Welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year, everybody. 2023 has finally flipped over on the calendar, but we're starting the new year off with a good old classic Multiversus yay or nay episode. Today's character, Beast Boy from Teen Titans. I know many people have requested this. I've never put him in a official poll, but yeah, he gets his own episode today, so we'll see how he does overall. But if you haven't seen the series before, very simple. It's just a mock-up. I'll kind of go over I'll give a few examples of what I think his moveset could entail if he becomes playable in Multiverses. We'll give a few ideas for alternate costumes, and then a few ideas for winning or taunt animations, if you will. And then down in the comments, you either say yay, you want to see Beast Boy playable, or nay, you don't want to see Beast Boy playable in Multiverses. So pretty simple. Let's get into it, right? We'll start off with the moveset like we usually do. So up first, move one, we'll call this one the T-Rex. So if you know anything about Beast Boy, he loves, and his power is transforming into many other creatures and animals. So yeah, that's kind of what he would bring with him into Multiverses, right? So T-Rex is the first one. Beast Boy does have many transformation possibilities, so I'm going to start off with one that I like personally, and I hope this would be in there somewhere, but the attack would be him transforming into like T-Rex, and it does like a lunging forward jump. Now, this attack would have a pretty big hitbox to it with a decently long end lag after the chomp. So the attack itself is meant to be more of a high damage kind of attack. So yeah, I guess this could be like a grounded side attack, I suppose, if you want to. It's kind of like he transforms into the T-Rex. T-Rex goes lunging forward, tries to take a big old bite or big chomp out of the opponent. So if you miss it, like I said, there should be decently long end lag. That way this move isn't spammable, because if you could just do this and you have a huge hitbox on the attack, well, eventually you're going to hit the attack. So we're just going to kind of play it off with a, big hitbox but big end lag kind of deal. So yeah, kind of balances out the attack. Move number 2, we're going to go with the Hawk. Now, I imagine this more of like an up special kind of attack, so like his vertical recovery kind of attack, if you will. So the Hawk itself would be used to fly straight upwards, I would imagine. Then if you want, it could also be like a 2-part attack, so it dives or flies straight upwards. But then the second part is it kind of does this like dive bomb straight down onto the battlefield, hopefully hitting the opponents in the process. Now, the straight fly up on the initial part of the move has the Hawk's kind of beak. When he's flying upwards, the beak will be pointed upwards. So if there's anybody that's like above him, this will kind of knock them out of the way and kind of allow this move to, at least the first part of the move, to go through pretty easily, right? So you want to make sure you get that recovery out of the way. But then, of course, the dive bomb, you should be able, I would imagine you would be able to kind of angle a little bit, not have like complete control, but a little bit. You want to go to the right, aim to the right, and you can kind of head that way, or aim to the left, or whatever it might be, or just leave it alone and he'll go straight up and then straight back down. But could be a pretty fun attack. Again, vertical recovery, so that's kind of where my mind went for this one. Move number 3, let's go with another animal transformation. I know, surprising, right? You didn't expect to see any animal transformations here, but no. Move number 3, we're gonna the electric eel. I think this one could be kind of fun. So the way I envision this attack working, transforms into the eel, and I think this attack would work as good as, say, a down special, maybe just a grounded down attack, if you will. But he transforms into the eel. The eel will then end up charging up, and then it will let out like a big blast of like electricity or shock, right? And it does pretty decent damage, as well as having the ability to stun any opponents that are caught in the attack as well. And if you really wanted to, we could start applying, some of that shock or static effect that's in the game as well. So it could be kind of fun. It's something that, the game doesn't have too much of in terms of the electricity kind of thing. I know Black Adam's got it a little bit, but I don't know. It's just another weird animal transformation, and I thought it works. I don't know. What do you think? Move number 4, Sasquatch. Yes, sure, we already have a T-Rex and he does a giant lunging chomp forward, but what about Sasquatch? This big brute, this guy, this attack. Beast Boy transforms into Sasquatch, and then with both fists, he slams straight downwards. Now, this works perfectly as a grounded down attack and a grounded or down air attack as well. So this would have like the meteor effect, like you spike your opponent with this, or if you hit it on the ground, it will launch them and then they kind of go flying upwards with the attack. But this attack would work very well for both of those. The two-handed slam would also, like I said, meteor anybody. So this would be a pretty big damaging attack. If you, I guess if you want to compare it to anything, could we compare it to Donkey Kong and his down air? You know, his two-handed fist slam downwards. Yeah, it's pretty similar to that, something of that effect. So that's what I got. Sasquatch, got the electric eel, a hawk, and a T-Rex. I know there's many other transformations, but those are just a few ideas that I came up with. Now moving on to alternate costumes, just a couple ideas. So I guess I'm envisioning the OG Teen Titan version of Beast Boy as the default, but as an alternate costume, let's go with Teen Titans Go. I know there's fans of Teen Titans Go out there, and I also know there's not fans of the Teen Titans Go, but I'm just saying having the Teen Titans Go variant just as an option for the people that do like it, hey, it's there. Or even if you wanted to flip-flop it, you know, Teen Titans Go is the default, and then the OG might be like I guess that's the one that would be an alternate costume or a character variant, if you will. So just an idea, just, you know, that way it kind of pleases everybody. You like one style more than the other? Cool, you have your option to choose which one you want. So just an idea. Another one that I think would be, I think it would work. I think it could work. But what about his Prime Earth look? Now I know this one is, well, different looking than the other two, you know, the Teen Titans and then Teen Titans Go, but it's still, I think they could still do something with this. So this could be a really fun character variant, just because of, well, how different it looks compared to the other versions. So again, these are all just options. You never have to buy them if they do come into the game if you don't like them, but, you know, just having them out there I thought would be pretty cool. Now let's talk about the taunts. Couple taunts or maybe winning animations. This one could work for either one, but up first we're gonna go with the boombox. I guess this would be more of a winning animation, but this would still be pretty easy one. Just pulls out the boombox and starts rocking to, maybe you don't hear the music, but, you know, he's just doing the animations, right? So yeah, it's a simple one nonetheless. I think people would still enjoy this, and it fits the character pretty well, so you got that. But then for another one, I believe this one should be a taunt. More of just a fun one, kind of, I guess if you want to say it's a reference to Raven in a way, but this one is called, I guess, you know where he takes Raven's cape? Yeah, this, you know, he just kind of like pulls it out of thin air for the taunt, and then he just kind of wears it real quick, but then it just disappears. I thought that'd be kind of a fun one. I think people would enjoy that one, so, you know, Beast Boy and Raven, yeah, they kind of have their, yeah, they're we'll say they're pretty good friends. Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that. But I don't know. I thought this would be fun nonetheless, so I had to include it for the video. And now that we did all that, the video is kind of wrapping up. So my opinion, if anyone cares, I'm going to give Beast Boy a yay. I think he'd be very fun. I mean, sure, you could say Ben 10. If we get only one transformational type character, Ben 10 would get my vote, but who's to say we can't have two? Maybe Ben 10's aliens are all about speed and stuff, but then Beast Boys are all about power or something. I don't know. I'm just saying, nonetheless, I like the idea of transformational characters. Sure, it would take a lot of resources developing it, but it could be very fun in the end. So, yeah, big yay for me. That is going to be it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.